Houston maritime law is a specialized field with very unique rules and procedures. It is based mainly on common law and federal statutes that most lawyers do not deal with at all. When a vessel is traveling in navigable waters and an accident happens, maritime law governs the resulting injury and death claims. Maritime lawyers focus their practices on offshore injuries. If you're injured in a maritime setting, you need someone who understands this unique area of law and has experience successfully resolving offshore injury claims. Types of maritime accidents. Maritime accidents are unique due to the physical nature of the work and the hazards the high seas come with. Accidents in open water require swift and tactful thinking, where safety training and equipment are heavily relied on. Without proper training and routine vessel maintenance, an accident's impact can double down in terms of destruction. There are many reasons a maritime accident can occur, such as failure to maintain the vessel, improperly trained workers, navigating dangerous conditions, and more. Common types of maritime accidents can include offshore oil rig accidents. The infamous BP Deepwater Horizon blowout and subsequent oil spill have showed us that despite all of our technology and regulations, maritime employers can still fail to keep an oil rig safe. Oil rig accidents are among the most catastrophic accidents, not only due to potential for loss of human life, but also due to the vast environment damage they can cause as well. Often, oil rig accidents occur when employers attempt to cut costs and forego inspections, technology, and equipment updates, as well as lack of training. Cruise vessel accidents. Cruise vessel accidents put the lives of thousands at risk, including passengers and crew. As a popular travel method, hundreds of cruise ships are docked in United States ports at any given time. Cruise vessels docked in the U.S. must meet strict deadlines, and a rush to meet schedules often leads to senseless and preventable offshore injuries. Commercial fishing accidents. Commercial fishing has had the help of reality television to showcase just how dangerous and grueling the work can be. Commercial fishing vessels come into contact with harsh weather, and heavy equipment and machinery combined with unstable conditions can lead to severe injuries and fatal accidents, including fishermen being thrown overboard or knocked unconscious after being struck by an object. Tugboat accidents. Tugboats are generally called in as a safety measure, but can cause a maritime accident, especially when the driver has limited visibility due to the large vessel it is towing. Tugboat accidents can turn an already dire situation into a catastrophe if they are not controlled correctly. Large cargo ships and crude oil tanker accidents. Large cargo ships and crude oil tanker are used for the transportation of cargo goods and other materials. Often these types of large vessels are used to transport volatile chemicals. The safe transportation of such materials depends on the quality of storage that a vessel is equipped for. If a vessel has inadequate storage features, a chemical could come in contact with other volatile substance leading to a deadly chemical reaction. Understanding your rights under maritime law. Maritime laws are designed to safeguard against daily risks working in the maritime industry. Understanding your rights under these laws is crucial in the event of a maritime injury. Whether you're an offshore worker aboard an oil rig, a deckhand on a commercial fishing vessel, or a harbor worker on the docks, you are entitled to certain protections by law. The Longshore and Harbor Workers' Compensation Act. The Longshore and Harbor Workers' Compensation Act, LHWCA, is a federal law granting workers' compensation for injured port and/or dock workers. The LHWCA also covers seamen working on navigable waters within the U.S. The act ensures injured workers are properly compensated when a work-related injury requires medical care, vocational rehabilitation, or missed workdays. The LHWCA also covers survivor benefits, extending a deceased maritime worker's benefits to their beneficiaries. Death on the High Seas Act. The Death on the High Seas Act, DOSA, is a federal law that provides financial compensation to the families of seamen who died on the job beyond 3 nautical miles off the shore of the United States. This act allows a civil action to be brought against those responsible for offshore wrongful death and provides compensation to surviving beneficiaries. Jones Act. The Jones Act is a federal law that permits injured crew members to sue their employer for financial damages after being hurt at work. If you are a seaman injured on the job due to employer negligence, you are entitled to recover lost wages, loss of earning capacity, medical bills, pain and suffering, and more. You will be able to recover maximum financial compensation for yourself and your loved ones with the help of an experienced maritime lawyer. Maintenance and cure. Maintenance refers to room and board, which means food and housing payments such as mortgage, rent, homeowner's insurance, property taxes and utilities, among other such related items. Cure is the cost of all reasonable medical expenses required as a result of the workplace injury, along with the costs of transportation to and from related medical in the maritime industry face some of the highest risks of being injured on the job compared to other fields of employment. Maritime law recognizes the hazards that seamen and maritime employees face. The law provides them with the rights to seek extensive compensation and benefits when injured or develop an occupational illness due to their employer's negligence or the negligence or unseaworthiness of the vessel's owner-operator. We bring extensive knowledge and experience to every case we handle. Our team comprehensively understands the unique legal principles governing maritime activities, including the Jones Act, General Maritime Law, the Longshore and Harbor Workers' Compensation Act, and international conventions. Founding attorney Michael S. Callahan has an engineering background and is board certified in personal injury trial law by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization. If you need to hire a maritime injury lawyer, you can trust that we have the experience, ability, and resources to handle even the most complex maritime injury cases.